All right, we got Moody Booty here, and Moody Booty is about to do the Tokay Gecko challenge. All right, this is Trogdor right here, one of the biggest Tokay geckos that we have, and Moody Booty has decided that he wants to. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go. All right.
I don't know what I was thinking. This is friggin' nuts. I can't believe this. Holy cow. That's gotta be the biggest Tokay. Oh gosh, no. No, no, what? Oh, do it, yeah. Oh.
All right.
Oh my God. Dude, I never let go.
I think I can put a nipple ring through this thing when it's done.
All right, welcome to 20 Minutes Underground.
Bro.
Oh,
dude.
Crazy.
Oh, man. Moody Booty, how do you feel? Oh my gosh.
You can see my face, I'm tearing up right now.
Welcome to 20 Minutes Underground, your YouTube weekly reptile online show for reptile enthusiasts like Casey. That's why he's here. For the last 10 years we've been shipping with FedEx. We recommend them highly. By the way, if you want to ship your reptiles with us, we will also ship your reptiles. Give us a call. This week on 20 Minutes Underground, we revisit the Squamigers because we heard your requests for more info and more animals. I personally want to apologize for last week's show. It wasn't me. I had my, I got an abducted, my brain got abducted by this Brazilian-Italian thing, and I just went crazy. I'm sorry. Forgive us. Squamigera, Atheris, Beautifulus, Enjoyus, Thankyous, Ursus.
Hi, how you guys doing? My name's Peter, and I'm one of the venomous guys we have here one of the many venomous guys we have here at Underground Reptiles. I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite snakes in the world today, which is the variable bush viper. Alright, this is the variable bush viper, like I said, Atheris Squamigera. And they're called variable bush vipers because they come in a variety of different colors. You can get them from green here to red to blue to black to yellow to orange to every color in between. They are an arboreal true viper, which means they don't have heat-sensing pits like rattlesnakes or bushmasters or something like that. They're arboreal, so that means they're going to spend most of their time in the trees, ambush hunting. They'll sit on a branch just like they are now. That tail, it's actually more pronounced on the green one, right here. They use that as what's called a caudal lure. So what they'll do is they'll sit there on their branch and they'll move that thing like a worm or a grub, and they'll wait for a bird or a frog or a lizard to come by, and they'll hit it, and then that's their next meal. If you can get a close up, you can see how their scales flick up off their body like that. That's called keeled. They have keeled scales. They actually have a cousin, Atheris hispida, which is hilariously named the hairy bush viper, that their scales are so keeled that it looks like they're covered in hair. One thing that's really cool about these guys is that they're live bears. They don't lay eggs. They will give birth to live young, like boas, anacondas, things like that. And they have a gestation period of about 5 to 6 months, which is a really long time before they give birth to about 3 to 5 babies.
What's up, guys? Ryan B here, and we are about to deli up some venomous snakes. As you guys can see here, I'll just show you what we've got laid out. One of the things to remember when you're packing up your venomous animals have what you need ready. You don't want to be stuck in a situation where you should have had something that you needed when you needed it, because you don't want to be in that position. In any case, we've got our deli cups ready. We're going to be packing up some Squamigers. I like to play things extra safe. My philosophy is, for one, when it comes to handling Venomous, I'm nowhere near as experienced as like the owner or some of the other guys here. They've been doing it 20 plus years. Pretty new at this, so I like to just make sure I have everything ready. I got my container with the paper towel. I got my lid. I got my safety bucket. The reason why I'm going to utilize that, again, if you haven't been doing it, you know, as long as some of the other guys, and maybe you're saying, it takes too much time. You know, for me personally, I'd rather take a little bit of extra time delying up my venomous snakes than spending days, weeks, months in the hospital or wind up dead because of a venomous snake. You know, not everybody can be a pro like me. He's a pro. Look at him, wearing a tank top like a pro.
Know what I'm doing.
Alright guys, so here we are. We got our Squamigers in the container, ready to go. Carefully open them up. Gently hook them out. Place them carefully in the container. Got my hemostats ready. Place the lid on top. Not going to use my hands for any of this, don't need to, until the lid's secure on top. And make sure I go around. Now, my Squamiger is safe in the container. I'm safe. That's one down. Get our next deli cup ready. Ready for this. Take your time. Think about what you're doing. That's why right there. Gonna make me look like a clown? Not very nice, buddy. We're on TV. Rotate your hook. Hold on. I can use another hook. Hooks off. Definitely use my hemostats for that. Putting on a good show for you guys. Get this tail out of there.
That was really fun right there.
I literally felt that, like at the top of the lid. You know what? At the end of the day, just remember, if you're working with venomous animals, you got nothing to prove. For real. Some guys think they got stuff to prove. I got nothing to prove. What I got to prove is to make sure I get home, to my wife and my kids, and they get to see me another day. Because I love these animals, but at the end of the day, I love them a little bit more. Well guys, we're going to finish up putting these guys in containers, and then I'll show you how we set them up in some of the containers when they leave here. And I appreciate you guys watching.
New segment on 20 Minutes Underground. What are my animals' favorite food? For you guys that don't live in Florida, that's called the hibiscus flower. They come in all different colors and sizes, and they come on trees and bushes and all that. Well, everybody always asks about Rex, who hates my dog. You guys that have seen the videos, you've seen Rex chase my dog. Well, Rex's favorite food is red hibiscus flowers. Look at him over there. He sees me coming already. Hey, Rexy. Like ice cream it is. Rexy, here, have some. You're freaking him out. Hi, Rex. Good to see you. Nice to see you, too. Rex shakes hands with his back leg. Nice to see you, Rex. Here, come on, eat. I know you love it. Watch. Usually we put it right up there, and he eats it right up there.
He's showing off. That's what he is. He's so prideful. Just showing off for the camera.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Hey, look at me. He's closing his eyes too.
There is one food that Rex likes a little better than those. They're plums. But it's the winter and we don't have plums. So you'll have to settle for second favorite.
Elliot Pete.
I'm gonna freaking kill you, get me!
Out of here. Get me out of here now. Come on, come on. Just put your finger right near me. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Open the deli. Come on, sir. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Come on. I'll get you. I'll get you. Oh, I'm even gonna bite myself. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm calm now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The green one, when it's green.
He's handable, you know. You can pick him up and play with him.
Puppy dog tame.
Yeah.
Only underground reptiles. Yeah, Squamiger. Puppy dog tame Squamigers. Only in underground reptiles.
That's right. Hand-fed, spoon-fed baby.
See? He wants to give you a kiss.
He's like, here, come on.
That's not on right.
Alright, now we're going to go over some of the caging requirements you're going to want when you're setting up your squam. There are boreals, so obviously you're going to want an arboreal tank. We here at Underground really like Exoterra products. They got the nice, the doors that open up in the middle. It's real nice and tall. Now it doesn't have to be this big. You can do a 18, 12 by 12, something like that. As long as you can put some branches in there so they can get up off the ground, some leaves, things like that. You're going to want to do a absorbent substrate like an Eco Earth or an Orchid Bark, something that's going to hold some humidity, being that they're from Central Africa. If you want to get crazy, you can do a mist or something like that. They need that humidity, and they're not going to drink out of a water ball. They usually drink off leaves, off themselves, off the branch, things like that. And if you're going to do a heat light, you're going to want to do something pretty low wattage, like a 25 watt, something like that, because you know, being in the canopy, they're not going to get a lot of direct sunlight all the time.
Alright, for you Venomous fans out there, really cool sight to see here. We've got an eastern coral snake feeding on a baby ribbon snake. You can get really close. You can see there's the head right there. He's got the animal halfway down. We don't want to disturb him too much because we don't want to regurgitate his meal. For those of you guys that didn't know, eastern coral snakes, they're primarily snake feeders, not rodent feeders, snake feeders. They eat other snakes. This is definitely one of the deadliest animals here in North America, or deadliest venomous snakes here in North America. Just a cool looking animal. Definitely something you don't get to see every day. Right here at Underground Reptiles.
I hear Moody Booty got bit in the face by one of those, and that's why they show his face.
On his neck. It's got a big growth. It's disgusting. So I know there's some mixed thoughts on how to package your venomous reptiles. Some of the folks use wooden crates. One of the things that we discovered works really well for us is getting these cheap like toolboxes over at Home Depot. That's a product placement right there, guys. What do you think of that? Home Depot, not Lowe's. Home Depot. If I didn't say that enough. In any case, we'll package them accordingly, line the toolbox with paper, utilize heat packs, cold packs during certain times of the year when necessary. This particular one for this shipment is going to be getting some heat packs down at the bottom. We'll layer it nicely with some paper, pop a bunch of holes in there for ventilation. Cool thing about the toolboxes, for those of you guys that know, because they do have to be secure, you're able to throw a lock in there, label it dangerous venomous snakes like you're supposed to, and you get to take your venomous home like a pro.
All right, unfortunately, when you're dealing with animals, you're gonna have a few that don't always make it. And we had an older squam who recently passed away, so we decided to do a necropsy, and what we found was pretty cool. We found 2 undeveloped embryos inside the squam that we just had pass away. Thought that was pretty cool.
Now one of these looks a little bit darker than the other. What do we think that could have been?
This could have been a black, ended up being a black squam, or he might have been a little more developed than his sibling.
It's like we're staring at twins right now. I wonder if one of them would have turned out like Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other one like Danny DeVito.
And they're not in egg sacs or anything like that because they are live bearers, so that's the way you're gonna find them in the mama.
So incredible. Only at Underground Reptiles.
All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing our Squamigers Vipers. We got plenty available, only at Underground Reptiles.
Yes. You're getting sleepy. Very, very sleepy. Now you're getting awake. Because it's time for Moody freaking Booty. The favorite part of this show for you. Alright, come on up. Stop looking at these moss balls because they're not important for now. They will be in a minute. Last week, the boss man asked question, what was it like? Show us your favorite belch or something? What a stupid question. You know what mine is? That's my favorite belch. The one after I just eat a big Sicilian pizza. Anyways, there's one winner this week. One person who sent me an awesome picture. I won't make fun of you, because it's an awesome freaking picture. But I will make fun of everybody else who made stupid comments on there. Pretending to write burp or something stupid like that. Why didn't you just send a video or a picture of an actual belch? What's the matter? I know you sit at home and do nothing else with your time. You didn't have 2 seconds you could belch in front of a camera. One of those stupid iPhones. You could take a selfie of yourself belching. I don't care. Just give me something to work with here. Quit asking where's Ryan B. Or saying stuff like I love the giant mossy balls. Whatever you said, I don't care. Frank Wilson says when does the video start? I don't even know. Anyways, here's who won. Warner Robinson. Tegu belching. Check it out. It's amazing. Look at that belch. Look at that Tegu. Great picture. Guess what you won? That's right. A mossy ball. Ha! Enjoy it, sucker. You get to pick between the green one or the beige one. I guess the one that wasn't dyed. They didn't feel like doing it. This week, well actually, yeah, this week, the week you're watching right now, that I taped the week prior. This week, you're going to answer the question properly. I can't give away what the question is, but you'll see it in a second when the boss asks you what the question is. I know this is getting real trippy, but try to pay attention. In any case, make sure you follow the directions. You know why? Because next week, when I pick the winner, not this week, but next week, I'm going to give away an animal. That's right. Moody's giving away the house this time. I'm not even gonna ask the boss. You know why? Because I don't care what he says. I'm just kidding, boss. I do care what you say. I deserve a raise, by the way. Moody for president. That's right. 2016. Vote. Booty party. Ha ha ha. Now get out of here. I'm done.
That's 20 Minutes Underground this week. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Alright, so we interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you this loser of the week. I can't believe I missed this when I was going through comments, but this is friggin' rich, no joke. Alright, so Edvin Franzen, he must be some like liberal European or some crap like that. He writes, please don't use meat in your videos. Meat is responsible for 50% of the global warming, and you don't need meat to be healthy. Meat cause cancer and heart disease. Watch Conspiracy Forks over knives and earthlings, and now what I'm talking about. But you gotta see this. Everything, it's a run-on friggin' sentence. It's a comma instead of an apostrophe. Maybe you don't need meat to be healthy, but evidently you need it to be smart, kid. Don't get your lederhosen, balled up in a bunch, alright? We love meat. In fact, I wrote you a special comment. It says, ha 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 ha, for 3 lines. Beef, it's what's for dinner. Peace, sucker.
We look forward to your comments and your suggestions because like we said before, we're doing this for you. You tell us what you want us to see, what you want to see, and we'll help you try and see it. If we have it, we'll get it. If we don't, we love your comments and suggestions. This week, the question is, what is your favorite reptile t-shirt? Back in the day, I used to have this t-shirt that had all different kinds of king snakes on it. And it had this king snake up here, and it said Campbell Eye, and it had the picture, it was like a drawing, and had all different kinds of tricolor and bicolor king snakes on it. It was awesome. I wore it till the threads were worn out of it. What's your favorite shirt? And by the way, if you just say one of our t-shirts just because you think that's gonna get Moody Booty to abuse you, not gonna happen. Be sincere about it. Be sincere. Best 3, get free t-shirts. Huh? Free crap. Free crap's good, you know that. So, come and see us again next week. Keep it going. And for you guys, next week, we're going to give you a tour of the new facility. You're going to love it. The new underground reptiles breeding facility is currently under construction, and we're going to give you an early tour of it. Thank you guys again. God bless you. And as always, oos.